Hi, Laura. Look, I mean, so far he's just playing the identity politics game, but he's also being quite safe. He's going back to sort of Obama era people that he knows. I mean, particularly John Kerry as climate czar, and as Secretary of State pick in Tony Blinken is a sort of an old Biden ally. In fact, he was the sort of deputy to John Kerry when John Kerry was Secretary of State. And he appeared in the Hunter Biden laptop. He had a cameo role, meeting Hunter Biden and letting him in the back door to come and visit him and have a cup of coffee in his office. So that's it so far. It's pretty safe. But, you know, I think what Joe Biden understands is that if, in fact, the Republicans do win these two Senate seats in the Georgia runoff on January 5, that they will control who he decides to put into his administration. He'll have to choose safe picks. And that probably is something that he would like because it gives him an excuse to tell the progressive wing of the party, the AOC, Bernie Sanders wing, that, oh, sorry, we can't make Bernie Sanders, Secretary of the Treasury and give AOC some plum role.
Well, looking at John Kerry as well, certainly bringing up the median age of those surrounding the new president, the President-elect Joe Biden. But talking about the current president, and there's only one president at a time, and that is Donald Trump at the moment. His legal avenues, well, he's hitting a lot of dead ends at the moment, isn't he?
Yes, look, his team says, well, we've only, put in 3 legal cases, lawsuits, but there are about 30 that have been made by or on behalf of the Trump campaign, and most of them have fallen over. They're still going, but, states are being certified as they need to be before the December 14 deadline and when the electors meet to choose finally who their president is. And it looks, unless barring some miracle, that it's going to be Joe Biden, and yet the president even today is tweeting, "We won the election." Now, they do have some cases of isolated instances of whether it's fraud or glitches or voter irregularities in these swing states, but doesn't seem to be enough numbers to overwhelm, for instance, Joe Biden's lead in, say, Pennsylvania, which would be 80,000, or in Georgia, which I think is 14,000, and so on. So they don't really seem able to flip on that way. And then the other way they were thinking of flipping was this Sidney Powell wild conspiracy theory about, communists and Venezuela and the Clinton Foundation and George Soros and everyone conspiring to make these voting machines from Dominion sort of steal votes from Donald Trump and give them to Joe Biden. And that all blew up last night. It was just becoming increasingly stranger. She was accusing the Republican governor in Georgia, where they need to win those 2 Senate seats, of being corrupt. And it all got too much. And I think the White House pulled the plug. And so Rudy Giuliani and the other lawyers that are associated with the Trump campaign put out a statement late last night and said that Sidney Powell is no longer with us. She is operating as a lawyer by herself. She's then come out and said, yes, I quite agree with that statement, but, she's still pursuing the Kraken and she's doing it on behalf of the people of America. And so who knows where that's going, but it really has been an unfortunate distraction from what are probably legitimate grounds to go to court and try and at least erode some of Biden's votes that may not have been legitimate. But it's just turned into a bit of a circus.